Tour announcement starts now. This is George. Just a reminder that you can see my dear co-host Sam Taggart on tour this summer, starting in July in San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, Washington, D.C., Philly, Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Boston. And hot off the presses, you can also see me, George Civeris, do a few small shows this August in anticipation for my own tour that's happening later on in the fall. But this August, I will be in New York, LA, and get this, East Hampton on August 30th. So if you want to see me in New York, LA, or East Hampton, tickets are at linktree.com/George Civeris. The link is in my Instagram bio. And if you want to see Sam on tour, you can find that at linktree.com/get this, Sam Taggart. And that link is in his Instagram bio. God, we love symmetry, folks. Well, enjoy the show. This is George. We forgot to introduce the guest, but here I am introducing him. The guest you are about to hear, the third gay voice, is Bryan Safi, and his show in New York City, baby, is called Are You Mad at Me? Okay, here's the podcast. Yeah, so you gotta take a probiotic.
Yeah, so podcast
I found out
starts
about probiotics.
now.
I found out about probiotics from Tig Notaro on a podcast. I just want to make that
I basically
clear.
only just heard about peptides. I had no idea that this was a thing.
oh my God.
Thank you for breaking the
And I just
seal
want to
on
say
this.
thank you for bringing You're
it up.
welcome. Because everyone talks
We
to
have
me
not
like I
brought
should
up
know.
peptides on this podcast yet.
You haven't?
No.
Did you know they were? I didn't even know that they were injectable. I thought they were just in like creams.
Can someone tell me what
There
the
is a
hell
black
they
market.
are?
There is a black. That's
Yes.
not something we can answer.
By the way, they're also calling it a gray market.
Well, I love that.
Me too.
I'm all about spectrums versus binaries. Like a gray market.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
sign
half
me up.
legal, half not.
Well, that's how I feel about. I recently saw an ad for something called Blue Chew, which I guess is kind of the ultimate boner pill.
Oh.
And it has, from like the ad said
I
something.
think it's just like millennial coded boner pill.
Well, no,
Yeah.
get ready for this. It's in terms of it being millennial coded. So from what I understand, there was something about the description that was like, this has pretty much all of it. Viagra, Cialis, like they put it all
my
in a bucket
God.
and they just like mixed it up. And I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
And then because I got the ad, then I started getting it served more. It turns out this is a company that is being promoted exclusively by Manosphere podcasters. So you go on the website and it's literally all of them. It's Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, like every single one.
These people have such a death wish. I feel
Crazy.
the same about looks maxers. They're like, no, you should be in a tanning bed every day. You should take a hammer to your face. And then this shit
Yeah.
of like, you should combine them all so that at the end you just go on a true murderous rampage. What else could that lead to?
I'm sort of like, how hard do you need to get? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm like, you think one of those couldn't do the trick?
And like, are any of those people going to do anything after they get hard? I feel like no.
Right. Well, yeah.
Well, they're going to go to the gym.
Right.
They're going to record a Patreon only exclusive episode.
But I actually need someone in like a, explaining to a fifth grader or something, what is a peptide? Like,
Okay, I have the answer. Do you
Thank
hear
you.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. So a peptide basically is with the injectable specifically, it's to boost proteins like collagen and elastin. So essentially it helps your skin firm over time, soften fine lines. So it's almost like you're boosting the natural parts of your body to get rid of wrinkles. So instead of Botox.
But I think that's just one of them.
Yes.
Each of them activates a different quote unquote, thing that is dormant in your body. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
there's like one that's for wrinkles. There's one that's for like belly fat. There's one that's for whatever.
Like a lot of like muscle gays
Yes,
are
exactly.
injecting this now.
And so people are like, what's your stack? That
Yeah.
means which peptides are you taking? And it's like, I'm taking one for, making my ankles bigger, one
Yes.
for like making my left toe
and then also one
more
for
flexible.
like healing or
Well,
something.
of course, we're healing constantly.
I think that peptides are just anything.
Yeah. But they're
Yeah.
also dangerous and could kill you.
Yeah, of course.
Because I was literally lose friend, we're going to believe it, I was like, I thought you were not the kind of person who would fall for this thing. And he was like, no, I've done a lot of research. I'm super into peptides.
really?
Yeah. And then I go, these are the ones that are approved by doctors. And he was like, no.
None are.
Okay, I have more of an update.
wow.
So
Huge.
there are, multiple different types of peptides. There are ones for, basically GLP-1s are also peptides technically.
Got it.
And they help suppress appetite. There's tissue repair, there's growth hormone. So it's all these different things where I think, like you're saying, too much of something can kill you, right?
Right.
So I think that's where the danger territory, it's like people are using them because they're naturally occurring to help stimulate different things in the body, but too much of that.
Well, like
off
serotonin
balance.
and dopamine are also naturally occurring, but I can't be on MDMA every day.
Well, have
Exactly.
you tried it?
Exactly.
Honey, yeah. It's called 2011.
Well, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I do like that we have a name for it. It's sort of like
What an amazing conclusion. Well, I do like that we have a name for
Well,
it.
It has been named.
it's sort of like when something is AI. Like peptides are like AI for people. Like,
Yes.
where you can kind of be like one. I was recently shit talking someone to a dear friend, and I said, "Friend, this person's abs are scaring me."
Yeah.
And he said, "It's all peptides." And I said, "Interesting."
Who? Later.
I have no friends with abs, proudly, by the way.
I'm trying to think if I do.
I doubt
do.
you.
Really?
And
I
also,
have
you
doubts.
definitely have friends with
I
us.
have doubts. Yeah, I can't think of one.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, do you guys?
Well, depends. How do you define abs?
And how do you find friends, to be honest?
First of all,
Like, we know a lot of people with abs. Are we sort of like, here he fucking comes?
yeah, friends are enemies and friends are triggering.
Completely.
Period. They
Yeah.
are the ones who get under your skin the most. But yeah, I don't know that I have any. If they do, they're like secret abs. It's those kinds of people who take off their shirt and you're like, what the
Secret
hell?
Yeah.
abs. You
Had
should
no
have to
idea.
disclose.
You should have to disclose.
I
Like
agree.
Sandy's brother, secret abs.
Not so secret anymore.
That's true.
I mean, the
He do be
Instagrams are
He
posting.
do be posting. Yeah, I can't remember what group this was we were even talking about, but remember when we were talking about how like when you or I are in a group where everyone has abs, we are there as sort of counter programming.
Yeah, it's like the other
if
member
you
of
guys,
98
yeah, it's like if
Degrees.
you guys are tired of like having weird conversations with one another, you can come to me and like we can talk about just sort of like what's on Netflix. Like,
Did I tell? Were you there for? There was a birthday party for certain muscular people.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we were and it was like they were comedy adjacent. So there was like all the muscle guys, which nothing but love, of course. And then in another room was all the comedian guys.
Right.
And so, but then the muscle guys were all going to the same party, and we were not going. So they
Like
all
excluded or
no. They,
okay.
they just had plans already. And we
Well,
were like,
but
we're
the party,
going.
to your point, is definitely like implicitly not for non-muscle gays.
Yeah. So they were all leaving. They mostly cleared out, and then one of them came back and was like
Oh my
looking for
God.
their friend.
Okay.
And they came into the room where it was all the comedian gays, and there was like it was like an office, and he looked around, saw us all, and then like had to pretend that he came into the room for a book. So
That is honestly.
he came into the room, saw all of us, and then went, "Oh, I was looking for. Oh, the book's not here," and then ran out of the door.
Who's more? Which group is more intimidated by which group?
Thank you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I wonder.
This is. I think I get annoyed when comedians are always like, "I'm a victim. I'm a victim."
Right.
But
Which
this
like
was-
we're doing now.
George, you didn't let me finish.
But this is an exception. You were a victim. Is that what you were going to say?
No,
I feel like the book move was to impress you.
I don't think it was to impress.
I know.
You
I
think it
think
was
I
sheer
think
panic.
if there had been just like flowers all around, he would have been like, "Oh, what flower was I looking for?" I think it was just what the prop he had to do comedy with
right?
in that moment.
Yeah.
Was it funny?
I'm laughing.
Yeah, we're laughing now.
I feel like I do think the ab group is more intimidated by the comedian.
I
group.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we don't realize how completely like standoffish we come across.
Well, it's
at all
of course
times.
Tina
Which
Fey
is
and 30 Rock
insecurity.
Which is of
flashback.
course insecurity, and it's not my
Yes.
fault, and I'm not changing. But it like I do think often I will hear about both of us. Like I thought you hated me.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I'm standoffish as hell.
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
help it.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
know.
how I am.
Same.
Because I don't want to be a liar. I'm like, I don't know you yet.
Yeah, exactly. I keep it very, very close to the chest. Yeah. Vest?
See, you can't ask me stuff like that.
No. You're too standoffish.
George, guess what happened to me today? My catalytic converter got stolen.
I'm sorry. What is the sentence you said?
My catalytic converter got stolen.
What is that?
This is something
Everyone
that
here
happens,
knows what it is
this
except
something-
the two of us. By
Okay.
the way.
This is
Yeah.
something that happens to LA people.
Is
like-
it a car thing?
It's a car thing.
By the way, I'm the only person. I've been walking just from place to place while here. I walked
Good
from
for you.
Hollywood to Los Feliz.
Okay, I like it.
Did I die? Did I almost die like multiple times? Yeah.
Mhm. I saw you almost get hit by a car yesterday.
Well, I mean, if there's a car, I'm going to be almost hit by it.
You're in the right place.
Yeah. Okay, so catalytic converter. Do you have
Yeah.
any idea what that is, Brian?
Only now because
been
everyone
discussed.
explained it to me.
Got it.
And it's something to do with it. It's precious metals that help your exhaust.
The most valuable ones are in
Thank you,
Priuses.
guys. All
So when
thumbs
you
up.
have a Prius, you have a really nice catalytic converter that is almost exists exclusively to be stolen.
This is why you guys voted for Spencer Pratt.
No,
It's
you're not.
I don't understand what you're saying.
missing the nuance of this.
Okay.
Every car has a little gem inside of it.
Yes.
Just begging to be stolen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's very Nightcrawler.
It's very Ocean's 8.
Of course. Every single car. And I thought I didn't have a Prius. I couldn't possibly be a victim to this crime. Turns out even I had one inside of me the whole time. And today I was
beautiful.
the victim of it.
Did you know about it before you moved to LA? Like, have you known about this for years?
I knew it when I would visit because it's like one of the conversations that people have here.
Totally. There's
It's
like
like-
4
missed
total.
out on this. It's true.
Yeah,
it's
like,
actually true.
It's like I went on a hike, my catalytic converter got stolen, and I'm going to horses.
Yeah.
It was
And then,
sort of-
and then, yeah.
1000%. I just go in and sit at the bar, though, you know?
Yeah, it's just so
chill.
hard to get a reservation.
Yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah.
I never got to go.
And then people being like, the notes process is so hard at like Hulu.
Yeah,
or whatever.
people being like, oh, by the way, I'm constantly working. By the way, I haven't worked in 10 years.
Yeah.
I am so exhausted from the conversation that still in 2026 you run into people and it's like, how are you? So busy? No, it's impossible. It is impossible that you can be busy right now. It's impossible. I don't buy it.
I have a list of the 15 people with jobs, and you are not one of them.
Exactly. Yeah. Not to be a full dick, but like, listen, let's just call a spade a spade. We're all in this together, babe.
Well, no, it's hard to keep your garden up, stuff like that.
That's true.
Maybe that's what they're talking
That is
about.
true.
No, it is. I was listening to someone talking about how busy they were, and they just were in LA, and they were just describing errands. And I was like, right, so that's life.
Right.
Like
to
you
pay bills.
went grocery shopping, you paid your bills, you went to the gym, you got your car, whatever. That's the baseline.
Yeah.
And then busyness is on top of that.
Yes.
Well, and you're like, well, and then I had to watch that season of that show. Like that's
Yeah.
that's my job to watch that
Research.
season of that show.
Yeah.
It's like it's not your job.
I remember an acting teacher once saying, like, do one thing every day that helps your career.
Oh.
And which was great.
Yeah.
And she was like, and you'd be surprised what helps your career. And she would say things like paying your bills on time, going to the gym, these kinds of things. And I thought, how is any of that really helpful to my career? But I guess it's just your state of mind. I don't know.
But it is also like the holistic. Like I do, for example, the idea of going to the gym, helping your career. You can convince yourself,
Right.
yes, if I have a better body, I will get the big role
Work
opposite
more.
Sydney Sweeney.
You can only
It's
hope.
our big goal.
Yes.
All
We
of
both want to
us.
be romantic leads at Sydney
Our
Sweeney
Marilyn.
level.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's sort of, we're constantly disappointed in our careers because we wish we were Glenn Powell.
God, I wish I was Glenn Powell.
Right.
Like every day we're like, fuck.
Yeah. We were
Like,
all up for that
I feel
role.
like farther away from it now than I did 5 years ago.
Yeah.
There's still time. This career is long.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about doing an off-Broadway show as an Angelino. You have made the
Mhm.
decision to do something that, traditionally for a Los Angeles resident isn't in people's wheelhouse.
No. Well, now I'm halftime there, halftime here.
Okay.
So I feel like and I used to live there full time. Guys, I'm not a New Yorker. I'm really trying to tell you that I once was
When
or
did you
am.
live there full time?
I lived
Not
there.
to investigate you.
No, it's fine. I lived there full time from 2001 until 2008.
Whoa.
That's valid.
Yeah. And then
That's
once
valid.
Obama got elected, I was like, get me out of
This
here.
place has gone to shit.
I can't take it. And then I moved here for a very long time. And now whenever I don't have to be here, I'm there pretty much.
Okay.
But how did it happen? I don't know. I wanted to do a show at Edinburgh last year. I feel like it had been so long. Like I do podcasts. I'm on this show where it's a big ensemble. And it had just been so long since I had really done something just by myself.
Yeah, you were busy, would you say?
Some would say that in 2026,
So you were like really busy.
I'm one of the only busy
Yeah,
people in
yeah.
LA.
Add them to the list.
I'm on the list of 15, now 16. But yeah, it was just something that I had gotten away from sort of solo performing in comedy. And so I was like, I took the show to Edinburgh. It was so fun.
Mhm.
In a way, I thought that was for sure not for me. That entire situation.
I know what you mean.
I thought I would be allergic to it. And
Allergic.
Well, I love
we're in the
allergic.
age of the internet.
Allergic is
I'm
huge.
allergic.
I'm allergic.
God, I am allergic to email.
Write that down.
Thank you. And it honestly was so fun and I learned so
Really?
much. And like, I went in with the show thinking it would be one thing. And then after like 30 performances, your show comes out totally different in a
Mhm.
great way. And I really loved it. And so I needed more feedback. I needed more audience. I couldn't stop the train. And
What was review culture like over there for
Yeah.
you?
hilarious?
Did you get a chortle rave?
Did you get a chortle?
I did. No, Chortle I didn't get because you in order for them to review you have to place an ad in Chortle.
Really?
Which
pay to play.
Right, exactly. And
And then they can still review you poorly. It's like you pay for an ad and then they're like,
Correct.
this was the worst show I've ever seen.
correct.
0 chortles.
Yeah. And you can the only ones that matter are like the 4-star and 5-star. But I guess it was interesting because I did learn stuff about my show. Like depth they saw, I definitely did not, or depth I thought they missed. You know,
Right.
It works both ways. So, but no, it was great. And I don't know, I'm legitimately like so happy. I've always wanted to actually work in New York. I've never had an actual job there. So I don't know. I'm very excited for this. Although it's been incredibly
you're
stressful.
sort of the opposite. Usually people have never had a job in LA.
Right.
You've never had a job in New York.
Ever. No. I think Sandra Bernhard said, like, if you can make it in New York, you can't make it anywhere else. I haven't made it in New York, babes.
Sounds like something Sandra Bernhard would say.
Yeah.
It's like,
certainly
relax.
does.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Love her down.
Love her down.
Oh,
of
beyond.
course.
She do be saying things.
She says
She
a
says
lot.
whatever the fuck she wants.
She does.
It's amazing, actually.
But to be fair, I
have a
completely
confidence.
agree.
Yeah.
No, say anything you want.
And what is the show about?
Yeah, so it's called Are You Mad at Me? It's essentially just a spiral of my paranoia and walking into rooms and out of them, assuming everyone hated me and also is going to quote the conversation I had with them in negative ways. And a lot of it's about the way I walk. I hate walking onto a stage. It's so vulnerable. I feel like I look like an idiot. Every time I catch my reflection in like the window of a building, I sob because how I think I walk in the mirror in my home is so different than how I actually walk. And all those things just sort of destroy me. It's also like really audience interactive in a way that's not annoying, hopefully. So the show's different every night. It's like very Sleep No More.
Ooh.
And thank God,
For
because
people pleasers.
there is
Good reference.
there is a
Yeah.
Sleep No More hole in New York City.
It's Phantom Interactive. That's the Sleep No More
Thank
now.
God.
Yeah. But yeah.
I find that do you think you walk cool?
No. Do you?
You think you walk normal and
You
then
think
you
you
look
walk
in the
normal.
mirror.
Oh yeah. And it's terrible.
then it's worse than
yeah,
normal.
I
Of
definitely
course.
walk poorly.
Yeah, me too.
And,
I don't think I do.
You know, we have very different approaches to walking on stage. When we do live shows together,
Well, okay, keep going.
George likes to like over energize and be like, woo!
I
And
am
I like to be like,
same. And it throws the vibe off.
Well, I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong, but like we're live performers. Like you got to get the people up.
No, honestly, I walk out like you, but yours is right.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
no, mine is right.
We also get into sometimes it'll be like I will go too big and I'll start like, high fiving people. And
Yeah.
then Sam will be like in the middle of the stage, like,
In your shows, the audience has to earn it.
I think they come to me.
which is weird because in fact, as solo performers, like
yeah,
your show is much more
it's a little
silly and high
Yeah.
energy. And like,
Yeah.
I'm much more like, deadpan, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you use StraightioLab space as a place to explore a
Kind
different
of,
side of
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm very controlling when it comes to stand up, and then for StraightioLab shows, I'm like, thank God I can like improvise.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm standoffish.
Right. Period. In any context.
you're like coming out, and you're like, these people have not been to a museum recently.
Yeah. Drew Droege. Do you guys know him?
yeah, he's
So
done the
funny.
pod.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
One of the greats.
He's so funny. He always says the audience gets the show they deserve, which I do love. That if they're not with you, you're not with them.
Drew Droege is like,
Yeah.
he's the real deal.
He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
That's
real
like what
deal.
gay guys should be like across the
I
board.
feel like gay guys
period.
aren't like that anymore.
right.
What's happening? It's the peptides.
It's the peptide.
I actually think it might be.
Is the peptides.
Yeah. I do think
No, the
it is.
peptides are making people less like Drew Droege.
Oh, here's something. Hold on. But yes.
Okay.
This might be a dead end as well, but you
Oh,
never know
perfect.
until you say it. There's these two gay guys that live in my neighborhood that they're always walking their dogs and they're always wearing big matching straw hats.
Oh,
And
wow.
big matching
God.
straw hats. And they are like in their 30s, very muscular.
They're doing Farmer Brown play.
And it's
For
sort of
sure.
like they always say hi and they're like super nice to me and Misha. But we're always like, you hate us. We're like doing victim complex, even though they're being nice to us.
Oh yeah.
What's the rest of the look?
Athletic shorts, little tank top potentially.
Okay.
By straw hat, I mean like the sort of beachy kind.
Right.
I mean,
like
it
a
is
Nicole
all-
Kidman.
Yeah.
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 Sort of beachy. And where do you think they got those hats?
I think they
Thank
were.
you.
You know where I think they got the hats? I think they were like going to the beach and they were like, fuck, we forgot our hats.
Mhm.
And then they went to like a little roadside,
Mm.
or like a little convenience store or
Yeah.
something that just sells these hats. And they were like, actually, it kind of looks amazing on me.
Do they
No,
look
they-
peptided?
They're peptided down.
Yeah.
And I hope.
Wait, so they're peptided and they're wearing hats? I was
That's what I
imagining
mean.
people that were more self-accepting wearing
No,
hats.
they have the big muscles so they can pull off the hat and be like, I'm grounded.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a Palm Springs vibe where it's like moo and hat.
That's what I would've thought.
And they're like walking their big
Did you not
dog.
hear the
It's like a
athletic
Great
shorts
Dane.
and the muscles?
Excuse me. Oh, I didn't hear the muscles. Athletic shorts, you can have any body type and
You
wear.
know what I mean.
Athletic shorts, depending on your habits, can be workout wear or lounge wear.
If I could draw
Definitely,
these
especially
people,
in LA, it could be
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a formal occasion.
No,
even.
completely.
If I
Okay,
could draw them, you would know exactly who I am talking about. It's like
Well,
it's
yes,
a
of
type.
course, if I had a visual.
But if you could listen to me explain it, the muscles, the tank top.
Yeah.
the
Okay,
athletic
I see what you're
shorts.
saying. I mean, I have a similar experience where maybe I shouldn't dox them. Whatever. In my building
I mean,
in
I
New
am
York,
scared. Now I'm scared.
in my
What if
building in
they
New York, the only other gay couple that lives there, they're both literal professional ballet dancers. Like one is in
Wow.
the American Ballet
Yeah.
American Ballet
Theater?
Yeah, theater. And in fact, both of them are. Don't get mad. And
That's tough, by the way.
I can't
they've
imagine.
been nothing
Yeah.
but nice to me, but of course, when I see them, I'm like, we get it. You have a six pack. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, don't look at me.
Yeah.
There's
They're
even
nothing. They're like, good morning.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's the way they're leading with their hips and the way
Exactly.
they're
Well,
leading.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a pompousness to it.
For sure.
There's an old woman in my neighborhood that like we've started to say good morning to, and she responds good morning. It's so wholesome.
Yeah.
One time we were walking behind them, they go good morning. She goes good morning. She does it to them too. So
I see. She's cheating on you by saying good morning to a different gay couple.
Wow. She must feel very safe in that neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I
You
mean,
need her to be mean to at least one other gay couple so you know that, like,
she'll
there
just
is
say
a
good morning to
hierarchy.
anybody.
You need her to call another gay couple the F slur.
For sure. Get her to New York or San Francisco.
Where people can really say it.
I mean, this is like how we were talking about someone we know that does the same thing to everyone, which is like this over familiarity.
Ooh, like
That's-
physically or verbally?
No, like verbally,
Verbally.
like just seeing someone and being like, it is so good to see you.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
love
just it's been
you.
so long, and it's just nice to find to talk to you, like especially in this. And when this person does it to you, you're like, oh my god, I'm the chosen one, and then you literally see them do it to another person in the room.
Almost feels like a note from their therapist or something. To like really, I don't know, to be more genuine.
Yeah.
Or it feels.
That's actually an optimistic
That's
outlook.
a genius.
To me, I'm
way
like
of
they're a
looking at
snake.
it.
To be what you
To
say.
me, I'm like they're a snake. Like they do this because they're manipulative.
Oh, 100%.
But-
Yeah, what do you want from me? Your wallet's gone at the end of that.
Yes, exactly.
interaction.
That's an interesting thing. I do feel like there was a point in my childhood where I was like complaining about everything, and my mom was like, "What if you instead didn't do that? What if
Mhm.
instead you were just like positive about stuff?"
Yeah.
That's
then-
what I'm trying to do.
It actually has like helped in the moment.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
now
lifelong-
don't get me wrong, I'm still
It's
complaining.
a lifelong practice.
I
But-
feel like my therapist also has said to me, like, I think the reason you get so exhausted socially is because you feel like you have to perform or whatever, have high energy. And so
Mhm.
you just need to start going into conversations, just like normal voice, very relaxed.
Yeah.
And it came across as so fucking rude. Like, because it
Totally.
really came across as like, hey, good, how are you? Like, I couldn't do it. So.
Oh,
I'm
It's
the
a
same way.
backfire.
It's all or nothing. When I decide I'm not going to like invest energy in an interaction, then I'm just silent.
Totally.
But then you know what though? Think of all those people that you know that are just like constantly silent, and then their friends are like, that's just how he is. Like he's just an introvert. And then it's like your problem. You have to fill in the silences.
Exactly. And also, why can't I be an introvert?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can just embrace it, and then people can be like, he's just an intellectual.
no,
Yeah.
the social gathering, it's all weighing. It's on my shoulders.
That's
Yeah.
how it
If it's a
feels.
flop, it's my fault.
Yep, completely.
So I can't just let it lie. Let's do our first segment.
Let's do it.
So our first segment is called Straight Shooters, and in this segment, we're going to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. It's basically this thing or this other thing, and the only rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions or we'll scream at you.
Got it.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Music, fashion, film, or reduce, reuse, recycle.
Music, fashion, film.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Ross dress for less, or Ross Rachel's ex.
Ross dress for less.
Don't sweat the small stuff, or I'm wet because you're all buff.
I'm wet because you're all buff.
Damn, that's good. One man show, or no need dough.
Oh, no need dough. Yeah. That's the goal, isn't it?
Oh,
That's the goal,
Lost in translation or found in salvation?
Lost in translation or found in salvation. Oh, found in salvation.
That was really
Yeah.
Dancing on my own, or Britney's in the zone.
Oh, honestly, Brittany's in the zone.
Period.
Yeah.
A teens, Cardi B, Mel C, D light, E40, or F slur?
D-Light.
Wow. The canary in the coal mine, or that Drew Carey? He's a gold mine.
Oh, God. The canary in the coal mine, yeah.
Wow. Well, that was a really good performance.
Where does the canary in the coal mine, the visual come
I
from?
hate it, to be honest.
I'm
I
like,
hate that
that is
visual. I hate
too-
thinking about it.
It's like, relax. We're not writing. You're not E.E. Cummings.
It comes
here.
from real.
Well, yes.
It's real.
They
Wait.
would send a canary down in
It's
to the
real.
coal mine to see how deep it would go. Am
Just-
I wrong?
It's like to see if
I
the-
didn't know that.
if
I didn't know that.
it's oxygen. Yeah. Yeah.
That is so violent.
Horrible.
It's like Flintstones vibes.
That's worse than beating a dead horse, because at least beating a dead horse, the horse is already dead. It's
Not
violent
feeling
imagery,
anything.
but like you're not
See,
killing.
that's
the horse.
just an image.
Yeah.
Canadian
I don't.
coal mine is real. It's
Were
based
you
on
sort
real.
of? Were you kind of involved in the discourses around not saying things like that because they are speciesist?
no.
I've never heard this in my life.
So when I was in around college, something people would say is like, be careful the way you use language, metaphor, like don't say beat a dead horse, don't say canary on coal mine, because it's like, it basically promotes violence against it. It's like in the same way that you don't want to call a tank top a wife beater.
Right,
Because,
of course.
but it's like, if you're an animal lover, you should not use metaphors that imply violence towards animals.
Yeah.
Just something to think about.
There should be a warning on this podcast.
Yeah.
and this is why Ivy League schools are a laughing stock of our country.
Yeah, that's all we're talking
Did
about.
you go to
over
an
there.
Ivy League?
No,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
it's not an Ivy League.
Stanford does not count as
Mhm.
Ivy League.
No, Ivy League is all in the Northeast.
You went to Stanford?
I did, and now I'm doing this.
That's so good. Did you watch Challengers? Didn't they go to Stanford?
Yeah, they went to Stanford.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver, Reese Witherspoon, Chelsea Clinton, of course.
Yeah.
But there's like one more big actress that I can't remember.
Wow.
But yeah, and Rob Lowe's son.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Doesn't he does something with Rob Lowe,
Yes,
doesn't
he does.
Yes.
Yeah, I
okay.
couldn't tell you what it is, but
Did you know any of these people?
no.
No,
Did I know
obviously
Sigourney?
not.
No, we didn't overlap.
Yeah,
too
you're
bad.
70, right?
Sigourney.
Sigourney always says
she was a freshman when I was a senior. I was her big in the sorority.
You, Sigourney, Veronica Cartwright. You
Yeah,
all were together.
yeah.
That's great.
But Reese, I was always fascinated by, like the idea of Reese like being in the same dorms as me.
I saw her in a restaurant recently, and boy, she looked incredible.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
in a
amazing.
way
did
I
not know
didn't
where you were going with
imagine.
that.
No,
yeah,
she's
great.
phenomenal. I actually recently rewatched Legally Blonde on a plane, and I was like, no one can do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She did what no one could do, and continues to.
I think it's enough with the reading books. She needs to get back to her
Yes.
roots
yeah,
of
Yeah,
acting.
You know
And
what I don't like about
Ooh.
okay, I'm gonna go there.
Uh-oh.
The books that now have, like, say I do want to read a book that happened to overlap with Oprah or Reese, they're now embedded on the book.
Mhm.
The stickers, you can't take them off anymore.
Yeah.
So you are stuck with that branding.
yeah, this
don't
is an
love it.
eternal thing with books because it's like, of course, there's a 30 Rock thing where like Liz Lemon doesn't like when a book has the movie cover as a cover.
Right,
That's one of the
humiliating.
things.
Yeah.
Well, it's like there's always like a book trending at the moment. And it's like, do you read the trending book? You better get it right on time.
Like yesteryear or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Everyone is reading that fucking book.
And apparently, what I heard was that the Anne Hathaway bought the rights to it
Yeah.
before the book was even written. Isn't that wild?
No.
You could just like have an idea for a book, and she's like, that would make a great movie.
You know, all I have is ideas. I'm not putting pen to paper, but if anyone wants to buy them.
Yeah, I'm here for you. Yeah.
Wow.
But I haven't read it, so I can't really say anything.
No, I
about
haven't
it.
either. I've heard such polarizing, like half the people I know are like, this is the best book I've ever read, and half the
Yes.
people I know are saying like the other people are stupid as hell, and
Right.
I think it's the worst.
Sometimes when something is so divided like that, I
Yeah.
get scared because I don't want to read it and have an opinion.
Yeah, totally.
Like I'm like, what if I love it and I'm one of the stupid people?
I know.
Or what if I hate it and then I have to be on my pedestal for the next 10 years?
One thing I didn't understand the popularity of is that I forget her name, but the Upper East Side woman whose husband devastated her and left.
Strangers?
Strangers. Did you read it?
yes.
Oh,
You didn't
was-
like it?
Oh, I didn't read it. All I read was the Modern Love piece, and I thought to
yeah,
myself, why is this such a big deal? I mean, this seems to happen all the time, but was it good?
It was good. I mean, with a thing like that being so overhyped,
Yeah.
it's like, is it quote unquote as good as you would think? Being like, she's literally getting like a Nobel Peace Prize for writing it. It's
Right.
like, no.
Okay,
But it was very satisfying. Like
Okay,
I
nice.
was like, as far as these things go, she has more humility and perspective than you would expect
Yeah.
someone in her position to have.
Yeah.
And it had like a level of vulnerability that I was like, okay, good for you.
Yeah.
And she's smart. Because she grew up, she obviously grew up in this like extremely rarefied environment, but her family was, you know, they were kind of like wealthy intellectuals. Like they cared about art and literature and like funding the arts and going to music. And so it wasn't like if Lauren Sanchez wrote a book, you know what I mean? Like there was a level of
which I do want to read, by the way.
Me too. And Anne Hathaway's already taken the idea.
She wrote a children's book.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
How did she do it?
I don't know. How does she find the time?
How did she find the time?
she's
what was
busy.
she inspired by?
She's busy.
Does she have children?
I don't know. No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
No.
Should we get into the topic?
Of course.
And/or topics?
Sure.
You brought a few, and two were really speaking to us, and I don't remember if we landed on one.
I don't think we did.
Well, please explain what both of them are.
Okay. One is salsa dance classes. I feel like it's very, you know, I think I said before, like planning chemistry, which I feel like.
And you were thinking like couples together going to a salsa dancing class.
Correct. Okay. Yes, exactly.
Because there's also the element of like, not to immediately co-opt your topic, but there's also the element of like, who was telling us? Someone was telling us or me that like part of social dancing is also like an excuse to touch other men's wives.
Oh,
who was
someone was telling us this. Oh God.
Because you do switch partners at a certain
That's what I mean.
point.
So it's like,
Is it here?
Maybe.
It was here on this podcast.
Who was it? What do they say? Roll the tapes.
I don't remember this. What are you
It doesn't matter.
He was definitely in his room.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so point being like, it's like a socially sanctioned way to like it's like there's like another like
You're soft
attractive
cheating.
woman.
Very women
you can
talking.
put your hand on her waist. That's pretty intimate.
Very intimate, especially in this day and age.
So anyway, okay, salsa dancing, yes.
Salsa dancing. And the other one was, straight people.
Even down.
My,
You know,
that
it
was the
landed.
most
Did you see how
fragile-
it landed? It landed perfectly. You literally don't.
I gotta say,
It's not even real.
No, it's not.
No.
Okay. So it's okay back there?
It's literally fine.
Okay.
None of this
Better
is
than-
real.
better
Those
than ever.
lemons, by the way, do you see those? Completely fake.
You're kidding me. What
I
about
mean-
this?
No, that goes straight to the FBI.
Oh, it does.
If you're
Okay,
going-
good.
The Webbies, 3D printed.
Well,
My other one, now I'm looking at everything. My other one was, straight people taking, really more straight men, but showing you vacation photos on their camera.
oh, you think it's straight men?
I typically do.
Interesting.
I was
Because
imagining
they like
like
to talk about the angles and the lighting and stuff like that.
okay. I misunderstood. I was imagining like a mom being like, "Look at like we went
Oh,
to
that
Aruba."
too, though. Yeah, I guess both fall in
But
there.
you're saying basically, which is genius, only a straight person would openly scroll through photos on their phone because
Yes.
there's never anything risque in there.
Exactly.
This
There's
one
not going to be a dick.
Obviously is more personal.
This one hits close to home
This one hits really close to home.
because I do have photos of dicks.
Because I do have photos of dicks, and even just like when I see that, I'm sort of like, "Are you sure?" Like when they're like, "Go ahead, scroll," I'm like, "Is this a test?"
Right.
Because you can't even open the app to take a picture because the last picture might be something bad.
It's the most nerve-wracking thing in the world when someone scrolls through your
When
phone.
people let their kids go, blah, 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 I'm
Yeah.
like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
don't
wild,
do that."
Wild. It's just something I have never
Of
experienced.
course, part of me is jealous. I would love
The
to have that
freedom
You
freedom.
of
would love,
that?
yeah, you would love to not have any dicks on your camera roll.
Just to be like, and this is the app that's not bad.
Yeah. Just to toss your phone and be like, open it. What do I care?
Yeah, who cares?
What of
I,
it?
I have nothing to hide. When
Yeah.
someone's like, I have nothing to hide, I'm like, I can't relate. I have so much to hide.
Period. Same. It would never happen.
Can't happen.
Yeah.
I'll be ruined if anyone looks at my phone for more than 10 seconds.
I think okay, here's the difference. Gay people, you can't look through camera roll. Straight people, you can't look through text because they're like cheating on their wife. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
it's that like
interesting.
my text actually, I mean, I'm sure I don't know, I've said a mean thing about someone. I don't want someone to see it, but like there's nothing truly incriminating in there.
Right.
Whereas I do think the things that men say about women say about men are like so hurtful
Totally.
that I think they could like ruin relationships.
I could not agree more. Anytime I've ever seen like a Dateline or anything like that, when they start going through the text messages,
Yes.
I am stunned about what they say about
Crazy.
each other. I also feel like, and maybe this is wrong, I've never really been like with a partner or anything like that. I've never had like a text fight.
Oh.
And I feel like that is, at least in Dateline, I see text
Yes.
fights.
I've never had a text fight with a romantic partner.
Yeah, same.
No.
And the only people I have, it's like, I can't even, it's just like, I don't do that.
Right.
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
people will
No.
try to do that, and you're
Yes.
like, that's
I'm
not
like,
in my
call
wheelhouse.
me.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done that with like maybe in the past with a friend or two, but I've never done it with anyone romantic.
If I'm like having to pull out a laptop to really make my point,
For
it's
sure.
over. Like, let's talk on the phone.
This is why I have so much rage about the passive aggressive LOL at the end. This is like what, imagine, let's say you're running late or something and someone texts you, well, I'm already here, LOL. Or something. It's like, so you're mad.
Pissed.
Be open about, like, don't, what are you trying to do with that LOL?
No response is better.
I don't like that.
I agree. It is very passive aggressive. It's almost worse than the thumbs up.
Completely.
Yeah.
The thumbs up I can get on board with sometimes.
Really?
Sometimes I'm like, yeah, you don't love this.
Oh,
Don't lie to
sure,
me.
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
I see.
Well,
You just like
sometimes it
this.
is a legitimate thumbs up, and sometimes it's a passive aggressive thumbs up, though.
I can do a thumbs up if it's informational. Like if it's like,
Yeah.
hey, be there
Movies-
by 2:30 and you have to, and you got it.
There's a certain level
You
of
got it.
passive aggression that I'm very, like, I'm like, it doesn't read to me.
Okay, that's
It
good.
has to be, like, the LOL does read to me, but if
Yeah.
it's like a thumbs up, a passive aggressive thumbs up, I'm like, I'm not looking into whether or not this is passive aggressive.
Yeah,
I'm hitting thumbs up on the thumbs up. I'm
That's
saying,
good.
let's do this.
that's confident. Truly.
But okay, I want to go back to salsa dancing, but first I want to hear more about the men showing you photos on their phone.
Yeah, because I
So
agree. It's
they are
surprising to me.
Okay.
taking artistic photographs.
Right. It's a lot of if someone try. I'm thinking specifically of two husbands of friends of mine who I adore. By the way, they're fabulous. But every time they go on vacation, they sit next to me and show me sort of this is the hotel, this is the omelet,
Okay,
this is the angle, this is the
Oh.
lighting.
you're
Yeah.
pointing to something actually not actually. You're pointing to something because actually is also passive aggressive.
It's very surprising
you're
to me that
actually
you're pointing
making
to
a good
something
point.
real. Now, we didn't expect that from you.
Okay, this reminds me. I think in a nuclear family, okay, husband, wife, 3 kids. The wife wants to take photos of the family. The husband wants to take photos of inanimate objects.
Buildings.
You know what I mean?
No, you're absolutely
This is
correct.
like when we were on vacation. When I was a kid, and we were on vacation. My dad would have a video, like a camcorder. We would all be here. He would be taking the view, just
Right.
like video of the view going right and then left and right and my mom would be like, "Can you take the kid? Can you point it to the kids?"
Yeah, well, it's almost legal. Like, you're like showing people, like, no, we were there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. We did see this. This is more, I kind of think it's also something similar to that is they need you to experience it as they experience it.
Yes.
They can't be comfortable with you having a different experience.
That's why like sunset photos I think are very straight coded too.
Completely.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, I understand the moon is more queer, but like the moon is also like straight woman being like, "No."
Yeah. It is. They do. They want you to feel it in real time with them and be like,
Yeah.
I know you can't go,
Yeah.
but
But
allow
it's-
me to give you
look
this.
how I experienced
Completely.
it. Because when I experience something, I'm like, I know this will only be my experience. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed that I had fun.
Yeah.
But I don't need you to know how the omelet was.
Okay.
But some people really need you to know.
It's true.
My ex, who I love, we were together for 6 years. One time we were with his family on some sort of vacation environment and we were watching the sunset. And then he goes to me, "Just so you know, my dad is like very particular about like everyone having to look at the sun at the moment it sets. So like
Right.
make sure
Wow.
like, when it's about to like actually go, behind the mountain, you're looking."
That is so insane.
Like, wow. Like, okay. Like, it's good to know.
Yep.
What's the punishment for not looking?
There's no, it's just, I just think it's like he values it. And if you don't value it, that's
George?
that's
George?
like a genuine difference in values. It's like, so you're the type of person that doesn't care about natural beauty in this way.
Riding in the car with my dad is
Oh.
always like he like we'll be talking. He interrupts me constantly, and he's like, "Wow, have you seen that before?" And I'm like, "I know. I'm so glad that Supercuts has a new location.
Yeah.
Like, what? This is ridiculous." But they love it. They want
Yeah,
the experiential thing. I think, yeah,
completely.
wild.
Huh.
That sunset story is crazy.
That is really wild.
No, but you're so you're so right that they want you to experience it like they experienced
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Well, it's like because their experience is like normal.
Their experience is the default experience.
Yeah.
Right.
So salsa dancing.
Yeah.
Because I honestly do feel like we really got to the bottom of that.
I know. That was
I
really,
do
that was a
too.
great conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, salsa. Wow. it's been a while since we've done 2 full topics and aced both of them.
Yeah, well, we haven't gotten our grade yet for salsa.
For salsa dancing,
That's
no,
true.
it's true.
This
We've
could really
sat down,
fall
we have our blue
apart.
notebooks. What's your experience with this? Like, what sparked the interest in talking about salsa dancing?
It just always seems to be, and really the experience is from pop culture that
Right.
when couples are not doing well, they'll take a ballroom class or they'll take, this is also something that happens a lot on Housewives or
Right.
things like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? They go and do something like this to reconnect or to spice up their marriage. And
Yeah.
it does seem to be salsa more than any other genre of dance. And
Yeah.
I feel the same about sort of a pottery class or a sip and see. Those things never seem to me to be terribly queer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's wild to me that in the way that you guys had someone on recently who was talking about, might have been Caleb, who was talking about hobbies and how
Mhm.
people have separate hobbies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wonder if straight couples just don't connect as this is so general.
Well, it
of
needs
course,
a
but-
forced. Yes,
Yeah.
they need like a forced, organized environment,
Right.
to do the same thing because so much of stereotypical straight thing is like the man wants to watch the game, the woman wants to shop for handbags.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Which T?
T.
And it's an expression of a man doing what a woman wants to do.
Yeah,
Right,
well, that's the other thing
That's
is like,
a big part
well,
of
it's
it.
both because it is a man being quote unquote vulnerable enough to dance,
Right.
but it's also a man being manly and that he is doing the male role in dancing. Like there's it's actually masculine in like an Antonio Banderas like way to be the male in the salsa dancing.
Yeah. I walk forwards, you walk backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get to have your cake and eat it too. Your man gets to be both more masculine and feminine in the dancey way, in a way that like displays vulnerability.
that makes the perfect man.
Literally.
Well, I do feel like the biggest issue, according to straight couples, I feel is that the man not being romantic.
Yes,
Like the man
right.
being like, I want to have sex with you. And the woman being like, okay, be romantic.
We never go on dates anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But of course, this is where it gets complicated because I'm not in them. So I don't really know. And every single person I know is LGBTQ+. But I do feel like that's the big issue. And the salsa dancing is the way to be like, it's romance training wheels. Where it's
Yeah.
like, what if someone teaches you how to be romantic?
Yes.
And we can both have our moment.
Here's my question with salsa dancing classes is, what are you training for? Like, are you then entering a salsa community? Because I'm like, so many classes people take, like if you're taking a language class, maybe you want to travel to France. If you're taking some sort of athletic thing, it's because you want to play tennis.
Mhm.
Like,
I mean, I do think
is
What's the end
salsa
game?
dancing embedded in if you're like a Los Angeles based accountant,
Yeah.
where are you going to then naturally do salsa dancing?
For sure,
that
the
isn't
valley.
the class.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Oh, where
You know what I
where you
mean?
go after the class.
Yes, like what is it building towards?
I think it's
Got
just
it.
you're learning how to like touch. Like you're really like literally like relearning how to touch each other.
It also seems like a very difficult dance. Is the
Well,
I mean,
this
it
is the
requires
other-
so much rhythm.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that as well.
Yeah.
I
I always love when people go straight for flamenco. Because
That's
I'm like, okay, let's go big or go home.
when people go straight for flamenco.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's bold.
Yeah.
And there is a soloism to it.
Yes.
Also, you
Oh,
get
of
to show
course.
off for each other a little
There's
Well,
bit.
you're
Lady
literally the
Gaga.
dancing emoji, the dancing lady emoji.
It's true.
But also, at some point in straight people's lives, you age out of being able to dance. Like not physically, but like it is socially weird.
Whereas
for you
you're
to be
saying
dancing.
if you're gay, you can nightlife is
Up
sort of
until
your
you're,
religion.
like, 65,
the club is your church.
the club is your church,
Right,
and you're
always.
required to go.
Yeah.
and you actually are shamed if you don't go.
Yeah.
Like I do feel like dancing is something like even as I'm older, I'm like, okay, I still can go here and I sometimes need to.
I sometimes come from myself being like, I actually don't really go out dancing that much, but because I'm gay, if I decide I want to start doing that at 57, I can.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to know that.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
There's no rush.
There's
Exactly.
no rush. But it's like one of those things that we need to do. And like
Yeah.
straight people only get to do it at weddings. You have
Right.
to do this a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you're in some sort of like I don't know if there's a hit class that incorporates that sort of a thing, but
Oh, there
otherwise-
is. And people be going.
Yes, exactly.
That's
But
true. Which is
otherwise
why
it's
people fall in
weddings.
love at their hit classes.
So
You-
true.
you
It's such
need
a
to-
sex scene.
You need to
Yeah.
go with your partner so you don't accidentally fall in love with someone else.
But I feel like my grandmother used to always complain that my grandfather wouldn't take her dancing. It's stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
a-
interesting what people's hidden desires are. I was once at this very, very fabulous and cool older woman's apartment, and it was revealed to me that her hobby is aerial fabrics.
That is the real type.
That is.
That's
I
when
said,
you
did not
say,
see that one coming.
when you graduate from yoga and you
Yeah.
say this isn't dangerous enough.
Totally.
I need
And
aerial
easier
fabrics.
on the joints than yoga even.
Really?
Yes, I think because I think you're not touching ground or anything hard.
No, but you can fall.
You can for
Aren't
sure
you-
break your neck.
Aren't you like stretching more or something?
Yeah, maybe. I don't.
Seems
I
hard.
could
don't know
see
what I'm
it
talking about.
I could see it being safer
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things than
Yeah.
yoga.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Because I don't know how much of a. I mean, aerial yoga people are about to really pop off on me, but I don't
That's
know.
a big part of our
Big
listenership.
part of
Is
our
it?
listenership.
Yeah, good for them.
They say a lot of shit about us.
Do they
They listen just to hate on us.
really? Like, what do they say?
Oh, that we're
like-
too grounded.
Yeah,
Why aren't they in the air?
Our silks aren't even actually silk; they're polyester.
that's a word I hate more than shit. Silks.
Silks.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like silks.
I hate it. Yeah,
silks.
it's so ugly. Anything that feels singular and then is pluralized
Yeah, I don't
makes
like
me
it.
sick.
Mm.
Yeah.
Although I do like saying
Persons.
the Himes instead of Heim, the band.
Oh, the Himes.
The Himes,
Himes.
like not the Heim sisters, like the Himes.
The Himes.
I
Yeah,
like
well, they are
saying
the
that.
Himes.
They are the Himes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monies is a word that
I
drives
don't
me
like that
crazy.
at all.
Me neither. Yeah.
Oh, well, because it also, what it brings to mind is like interwebs.
One time, I tried to discuss the word cummies.
Oh, I remember.
Wait, what? Is this a word you made up?
No.
See, I hadn't really engaged with it a lot either. And Sam was like, you know how everyone says cummies?
I never heard it.
This was when I realized I was in a bubble. One of the many times I was reminded I was in a bubble is I was on stage at I think Union Hall, being
Mhm.
like, "So what's the deal with everyone saying cummies nowadays?" And everyone's like, "No one knows."
And
what we're
can you
talking
use
about.
it in a sentence?
Yeah.
So I got on Sniffies today because I had to get my cummies.
You had to get the cummies?
It's disgusting.
Or you had to make the cummies?
You have to get them.
I
You also give them, but you don't brag about that.
No. You just say like, gotta get the cummy.
It's disgusting. It's the most horrible thing I've ever heard.
I
It
suddenly
is-
look like a Ken doll.
And there was
Yeah.
there was one summer I was on Fire Island and people kept saying it and I was like,
To
this is
you in a sexual way or
like-
like as a bit?
exclamate, like being like, well, I've got to get my cummies. Like I'm going over to this guy's house.
Is there any other sentence it could be used in?
No.
Yeah.
How else could you possibly use it?
I've got to get my cummies.
Get my
That really
cummies.
is sick.
No, it's disgusting. It was so horrible, and it made me feel just horrible about sex and gay lifestyle.
Do you think it was just like an inside joke with the group of friends you were in?
No. I heard it in many locations and many
But then
different
it's-
people.
ages.
but then it
All
stopped.
ages.
Or have you been hearing it since then?
It stopped. Now people have pulled it back. I do still think this is something I've been complaining about privately. We are still in a load culture,
Oh, I don't like the word load.
and I
yeah.
hate load culture. I hate being like, oh, I got 2 loads. I'm like, someone
Disgusting.
you had sex with
You
someone.
have a mother.
There was a give and take here.
Mhm.
Stop being like you didn't go to the grocery store.
One time the very first message to me on Grindr was big loads ?
Yeah,
So gross.
I'm gonna
What?
hurl.
Yeah.
To begin with being like, yeah, they're like medium sized.
I don't even know what that means. Yeah.
It makes me sick.
Yeah. It is sick. It's sick.
It's not right.
It's not. Loads, cummies,
Ugh.
monies.
It's so complicated, of course, because
something-
then the other side, it's like if you're open a message on Grindr was like, hey, like, want to take a long walk on the beach or whatever, you wouldn't like that either. So it's
Absolutely
like you
not.
do want some sexuality
Yeah.
there.
Well, just start by, hey, what's up?
Right.
Yeah. Something kind of scary happened to me. Speaking of loads,
Let's hear it.
my uncle made a joke where he said loads, like
No.
meaning come.
Is your uncle straight?
Yes,
What was
didn't
the
that-
joke?
it was like getting a load. Like I don't remember how he said it, but I was
Wow.
like,
Said, Sam, when you get your cummies, how many loads are we talking?
Yeah.
I was like, where did you learn
Pass
that?
the turkey. A dad loves Simon, and the dad is like, I don't care how you get your cummies, as long as you're happy.
You know
No
what?
matter how many loads you want to take, I will always be here for you.
You know what I
Nice.
love about mainstream queer cinema is I feel like even in this day and age, there's always going to be a father who accepts it, who
Mhm.
accepts them being gay and wants to have that conversation with them. That's absolutely gorgeous.
It's the ultimate liberal fantasy.
It
It
for
really
sure, it
is.
really just is. Yeah. And by the way, I don't know. Did that happen for you guys? Was your dad like super cool?
In fact, yes.
Nice.
Mostly.
Yeah, nice. Good.
My
Well,
dad I've
yeah.
said this many times before,
Yeah.
but my dad started quote unquote doing research where he would just like Google gay movies and watch them,
Oh.
including some that had like pretty explicit sex scenes. And then he
Sure.
would kind of like come back and be like, this one was not as realistic.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas I just dragged it on so long.
Yeah,
that my
same.
parents were like, okay.
Right.
I
Like-
kind of think, yeah. It's funny that the stereotype, of course, is like the mom will be more cool because she's a woman.
Yes.
When in fact, I mean, at this point in my life, both my parents are fine. But like,
Right.
I think my mom took more time to like mourn the idea of like the life I could have had.
I had a similar experience.
You know what I mean?
My dad was a little bit cooler. Neither
Yeah.
was that cool. Everyone's good now, but neither was that cool
Yeah.
with it. But my dad was definitely a little better about it. Yeah. Which is wild.
I think the like simplicity of a dad's brain actually can help.
Mhm.
Like unless there's like a true religion,
It's
religious
a 50-50
element.
shot. Yeah.
Yes, it's sort of
Yeah.
like, okay, well, all right then.
Yeah.
Like,
There's also
whereas the mom is like, so I'm never gonna like have a daughter-in-law and like, are you gonna have kids? Like
To
she's just
fight
like
with,
thinking
yeah.
about.
And the moms, especially depending on what generation you were or anything like that, they're like part of their fear is they're nervous for you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
dads don't really have
Completely.
that
Yeah.
skill. So they're afraid for your safety. They're afraid, all these other things.
I also think dads are just like worried you aren't horny. Like they're like, oh, thank God you want to
Right.
have sex. I thought you were just like really a weirdo.
I thought you were a loser.
Yeah. I thought you were a loser. Yeah. Better to be gay than a loser.
Of
Yeah.
cour's.
Yeah.
Some people can be
Better
both.
than to be gay than a loser. Yes, that's
Yeah.
absolutely true.
Yeah. It goes straight, gay, loser.
That's the hierarchy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're right in the middle.
Did we get an A on salsa dancing?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we didn't talk about sort of the racial elements, of course.
What are the racial elements?
Oh, you mean like the appropriating of the culture kind of thing?
Well, even just being like, who's good at romance?
And dancing.
Yeah.
But wait, salsa dancing. What is the heritage of salsa dancing?
I would like to chime in and say it is very Caribbean Latino.
Got it.
It
We're
is.
deleting these things.
Yeah.
It is because salsa music. There's a fight in the Caribbean on who started it, but Puerto Rican salsa is the OG salsa.
Got it.
And
And that's why Rosalia is appropriating.
absolutely.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Because she came from
I
flamenco.
I actually like the wrong neurons went off in my brain, and because of the Rosalia conversation, I then made it Spanish.
Well, so flamenco is like sister to salsa. Maybe salsa derived from flamenco. I'm not a historian. But Rosalia's issue is that she hopped on the reggaeton train because reggaeton was growing in the international market. And so she is originally flamenco singer, flamenco, whatever, very Spain. And then she was like, well, reggaeton is really big right now internationally, and I want to break in to other markets. So I'm going to be reggaeton. But reggaeton is specifically Latino. It is not European at all. So she's like, I'm Viva Latino because she speaks Spanish. She could hop in.
Right.
Right.
But it's like, you're European, babe.
Yeah.
You're not Latino.
And Becca, what is your podcast called, and where can people find it?
It's
kidding.
Welcome to El Barrio. It's a podcast about all things Puerto Rico. You can find it anywhere you get podcasts.
Period.
Nice.
And now we've covered the racial element.
Thank
Yes.
God. Right. I guess you are correct that we completely like. But you know what, though? I think that salsa dancing classes as a genre are so firmly, at this point, for so many generations, have become firmly rooted in like white suburban culture.
For sure.
That it's
Yeah,
almost like
yeah.
how white yoga is a different genre than any
Sure.
heritage that yoga
Sure.
came from.
Yes, it's its
Like,
own thing.
It's like if I'm doing yoga, I'm actually appropriating goop culture, not
Right,
like
right.
Eastern culture.
Yeah.
Sure.
Shall we do our final segment?
I think we might need to.
Let's do it.
Wow. This flew by.
Yeah.
Oh, and please tell everyone when the show starts in New York
Oh, yeah.
and where people can buy tickets, presumably on the internet.
On the internet, it's right on the internet. The show's live in person, though. That's the best part.
Okay.
And you can see you can get
So
tickets.
HBO Max or
Yeah, it's so close. It's actually like we're doing now. Yeah.
Oh.
So iHeartRadio.
It's God damn it. I don't know how to explain this.
YouTube. Got it.
It's exactly. It's YouTube Live.
Is it like Pokemon Go to the polls?
It's you know what it's it is a lot like Pokemon Go.
Okay.
And then you go to it.
In that it's interactive.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
July 10th, right? to August 15th.
Mhm. Are you asking us?
Yeah. Are you mad at me show.com or it's the link in my Instagram.
Is it Soho Playhouse?
No, it's called Here
Okay.
Art Center, which is also in Soho.
Got it.
So yeah, it's like down the street from
Well, as
Soho.
long as it's in Soho. You can go to Uniqlo
Thank
and then,
God it's in Soho.
and then go see the show.
That's
Thank
right.
God.
Soho famous
Oh, my
for
favorite Uniqlo.
I love
It's a
going to
good one.
Uniqlo, J. Crew Men's store.
Yeah.
What else
Yeah.
can you do in Soho?
I
There's
don't
so
like that
many.
J. Crew Men's store. It's too
I
small.
agree.
It's too small and judgmental.
Yeah.
It absolutely is too small and judgmental. There's never any sales, weirdly.
It's very difficult for
No.
me to do the stores on Broadway.
I know.
Because of just the street traffic.
Oh,
It's-
just
it's
walking is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare, yeah. So this is not on Broadway. You know what? It's literally off Broadway.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the best. That's the best.
That's
That's
very
the
cool.
best part.
Amazing.
Well, our final segment is called Shoutouts. And in this segment, we pay homage to the grand straight tradition of the radio shoutout, shouting out anything that we are enjoying, people, places, things, ideas. We make them up on the spot, and we do go first.
I would like to give a shout out to the Slate Culture Gab Fest.
Oh my
which
God.
Is this something in your universe at all?
A little bit, yeah.
So it was just announced that it's ending.
Oh, really?
Sam and I, one of the first things we bonded over was that we both, starting in literally like college or high
Yeah.
school, started listening to the Slate Culture Gab Fest. It was maybe the first podcast we ever listened to.
Yeah.
We have listened to it every week for almost 20 years. It's like how I learned about what sort of Gen X tastes are
Right.
up to at any given time. I want to thank the three co-hosts, Stephen Metcalf, Julia Turner, and Dana Stevens, for everything they've given us over the years. We will follow you anywhere you decide to go. If this is a decision that Slate forced on you, I will be pressing charges.
Yeah, let us riot.
If
for
it is
you.
a decision you made for yourself, then of course I celebrate any sort of work-life balance that you're seeking. Maybe Steve will finish his book. And so I just want to give a huge shout out to everything you've given us over the years. And it's been the honor of my lifetime to be a listener.
How sweet.
Yeah, that's really shocking. When is it over?
I think they said like 4 more eps.
Damn.
Did you listen to this
I
week's
haven't
ep?
listened
They
yet
announced it
because
like,
I'm
officially.
deep in this damn Madonna thing.
Oh yeah, we're listening to a like 12-hour Madonna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that podcast, by the way.
Oh, well, if you stick
Yes.
around, then you'll meet Yasi.
I hope so, yeah.
What's up, everyone? Here's an interesting little twist on the shout out format. I want to give a hesitant shout out to Widow's Bay.
Ooh, yes.
I'm watching this show, and half the time I'm like, I love this show. And sometimes I'm watching the show and I'm saying, what are you doing? Where are you going? And is there a plane to even land here?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not quite sure, but I do enjoy the vibe. I enjoy the humor, and I enjoy sort of the set decoration. I'm saying, where did you find this decor? It's so real from that era and of that location. And I also want to say shout out to basically everyone that was ever at UCB in the years, 2007, 2012. I'm glad that you have these jobs now, and it's honestly
Shout
inspiring.
out Jeff Hiller. Love you.
Oh, well,
Yes,
of course, shout out
love
Jeff
you
Hiller.
down.
Shout out Neil Casey. You don't know who I am, but when I was
Tim Balls.
Tim
Yeah,
Balls,
the funniest.
love his ass.
Love Tim Balls.
Oh my
One of the
god!
greats.
I mean, Anthony and Tamanik, shout out. You are crazy
Tim
boots.
Balls, I think, might be a secret six-pack.
I could
I
see
wouldn't
that.
doubt it.
I think he's like more built than you think.
Oh, I believe that. Because you remember he had to do all that stripping
Yes.
in
Yes, where he learned
Righteous
to pole
Gemstones.
dance.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
So shout out to that show in that generation in that universe. XOXO Sam.
Great.
I would love to shout out, even though I didn't love the movie, I love when a movie star is birthed before our eyes that isn't a typical movie star. And for that reason, Renata Reinsve, who, again, I wasn't crazy about Backrooms, but I just thought, wow, this is really exciting that Renata Reinsve is going to become a household name, hopefully, and will just explode.
What a fun choice for her to do that
I
after
love
her Oscar
her.
nomination.
Totally agree. And by the way, same with Chiwetel Ejiofor. Like, make these people household names. I'm all about it.
It's so cool that those are the two actors they picked for that movie.
Yes.
And it's such a savvy decision because it elevates. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't
But it
either.
like elevates this sort of like YouTube-y, horror movie to pick two such prestige actors.
Exactly. And make them so mainstream. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Wow. Love it.
Yeah.
Brian, it's been such a delight.
This was so
Thank you for doing the
fun.
podcast.
Truly. I'm such a fan of the show, obviously.
Oh,
And
thank
we're fans
you.
of yours, and
This was
I
very
can't wait
nice.
to. I live in New York, believe it or not, so I will be coming to the show.
Will you? Do you want to come to opening night?
Is opening night July 10th?
No.
When is opening night? Because July 10th is literally my sister's wedding. That's
Oh, it
why
is?
I'm asking.
No, but I don't mind if you don't go to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
I'll email you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Podcast ends now.
StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeartRadio podcasts.
Created and hosted by Sam Taggart and George Civeris.
Executive produced by Becca Ramos.
Produced by Casey Donahue.
Edited and mixed by Lawrence Stumpf.
Social video done by Hot Dog Sandwich.